And, speaking of good things, I think we're going to talk about some God sightings.
Yeah, so we can shine Jesus' light, and we see God shining all around us right here at Stellar VBS. It's been really cool to see your guys' attitude and your enthusiasm this whole week, and just being really present and being such good lights in the world. And it's really cool that you all have been here for 4 whole days, and it's been super fun getting to see you all and your smiling faces. So now it's your turn. How has God shined his love, creativity, or hope on you right here at VBS? How are you seeing God at work here? Crew leaders, you share first, and again, you can write it on your little star, and then you can bring it up here, and we'll pin them up so we can all see our God sightings. And as soon as you have your God sighting written down on your star, you can bring them up to Brian and Dominic over here. Thanks, guys.
If I could have everybody's attention. Perfect. Awesome. So all these God sightings really give us hope because they remind us that God is really active in our lives and he's right here with us. But sometimes we forget that. right? Sometimes we forget that God is right close to us. Life can be hard, or life can be really sad, right? Those good things can feel really far away. Really far away. Maybe as far away as real stars. So I want you guys to try this with me. I want you to turn away from the God sighting celebration spot. So if you guys could just kind of like turn around like this. So if you guys are facing me, just kind of I'll shift so you guys have your backs towards me. Now, sometimes when you're sad, you kind of slump your shoulders, right? You kind of let your shoulders just kind of sink. Can you guys all kind of let your shoulders sink like this? Just kind of like this. You can kind of turn around if you want. Just kind of like this. Just kind of let your shoulders sink, right? You guys are sad. You guys sometimes feel sad, right? And sometimes feeling sad is okay, right? Sometimes sad is okay because sometimes life is sad. But we don't have to live in this saggy, slouchy, sad state because Jesus' light can help us through sad times, right? Today we'll discover that when people are sad, shine Jesus' light. You guys can bring Jesus' light, hope, and love to broken hearts. Now, if you guys want to turn around again, back towards me. I want you guys to stand up, and we're going to sing a song called God of the Stars. And I want you guys to just stand straight and tall and sing this song, okay?
You're feeling down. We've all had those days. We've all felt that way sometime before. Yeah, you're sad. Well, you know that's alright. You know we've all cried for something more. Everyone has felt this way before. Feel what you feel, cause the God of creation's the author of peace with no limitations. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't try to run from your heart, it's the feelings. The God of the stars is the source of our healing. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't let your heart be troubled. Yeah, you're sad. Well, you know that's alright. You know we've all cried for something more. Feel what you feel, cause the God of creation's the author of peace with no limitations. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't try to run from your heart, it's the feelings. The God of the stars is the source of our healing. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't let your heart be troubled. Cause everybody's felt this way. When we see someone in pain, we can comfort them and say, feel what you feel, cause the God of creation's the author of peace with no limitations. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't try to run from your heart, it's the feelings. The God of the stars is the source of our healing. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't let your heart be troubled.
You know, of course God's creation can help us discover that when people are sad, So let's take a look at our Bible memory buddy for the day.
Sun, sun, sunny days. Oh, hi there. I'm Soul. Isn't that a cheery song? That's because it's all about me. Yep, nothing cheers people up like when I come out. You might wonder, just what is the sun? Sure, you can see that I'm very bright, and you might know that I'm blazing hot. But what makes me that way? Well, I'm known as a main sequence star. That's a fancy way of saying that I'm mostly made up of two gases, hydrogen and helium, and that I'm shaped like a ball. I'm also a lot bigger than your home planet, Earth. I'm 110 times as wide, which means you could actually fit around 1 million Earths inside me. Whoa! But I wouldn't recommend that. Grown-ups have probably told you not to touch the stove when it's on. It's so hot, it'll burn you. But I'm even hotter, like way hotter. But here's how amazing God is. God put the earth just the right distance away from me so that you get the right amount of heat to live. I'm far enough away that it takes 8 minutes for my light to reach the earth. And I don't want to brag, but I'm pretty important to life on Earth. For one thing, my heat makes it possible for your planet to have water. Lots and lots of water. Yep. My light even helps your body. Sunlight keeps you healthy and makes your bones stronger. Hanging out in the sun is always a bright idea. I'm so good for you. Just don't forget to put on some sunscreen. One thing I'm great at is cheering people up. Maybe that's why people sometimes talk about sad times as cloudy and happy times as sunny. In fact, sometimes people get extra sad in the winter when I'm not around as much. That's called seasonal affective disorder, or SAD for short. Being in the sun helps your body make a chemical that puts you in a better mood. My sunny rays can bring cheer to the saddest of days. But even if I'm hiding behind closed doors or can't shine as much in the winter, Jesus is always there to cheer you up, and you can turn around and shine His light on others who need a smile. In the Bible, the book of John chapter 14 verse 1 says, "Don't let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God." When you see someone who looks sad, or maybe someone who's crying, you can be like me and bring cheer into their lives. When people are sad, shine Jesus' light.
All right. You know, without the sun, life on Earth would end. Soul brings us light and warmth. He reminds us that when people are sad, shine Jesus' light. Woo!
Thank you guys so much for joining us today, this morning. We cannot wait to see you at the very end of the day. And just as a quick reminder, today is going to be a little bit more serious. And just so I want you all to just know that today is just going to focus a little bit more on some serious things, just about Jesus' life. So if everybody could just know and just kind of remain a little bit more quieter today, or if you guys know what the word solemn means, just to remain a little bit more solemn. Thank you guys so much. And I'll turn it over to Miss Tiffany. So thank you guys. We'll see you guys at the end of today, okay?
Okay, we're gonna let preschool go first. So everybody say bye.